Okay. Good afternoon, class.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Good.
Very good. Are you ready for today's lesson?
Yes, ma'am.
That's good to hear. Before we begin our class today, let us have a short prayer. Okay. Before we start to our lesson, let's do a recap. What are your insights on the last topic that we have discussed, or what it is all about? Anyone from the class?
About bias, ma'am.
Yes, correct. It is about bias and prejudice. So, do you have any clarifications and questions prior to the last topic that we have discussed? Okay. So, before we proceed to our lesson, let's have an activity to energize our minds. This activity is called fact or bluff. Are you familiar with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so very good. This activity, I will give you a series of definitions about what love is, and you have to tell me if it is fact or a bluff. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So number 1, can you read sky?
Wait, ma'am. Ako na lang, ma'am.
Sige. Sige, you go first.
Love is not discrimination and just showing peace to everyone.
Okay, very good. Love is not discriminating and just showing peace to everyone. In your own opinion, is this a fact or a bluff?
Bluff, ma'am. Bluff, ma'am.
Bluff?
Fact.
Fact?
Yes, ma'am. Fact.
Okay, very good. That's the next one. Love has boundaries. Is it a fact or a bluff?
Bluff, ma'am.
Bluff, yes, exactly. And then the third one, please read.
Love is a feeling of ultimate trust and respect and intimate.
Okay, thank you. Love is a feeling of ultimate trust and respect and intimate. Is it a fact or a bluff?
Fact.
Yes, it's a fact. And then this one, you can't define love. In your opinion, is it a fact or a bluff?
Bluff, ma'am.
Yes, that's correct. This sentence or this definition is a bluff because everybody can define love with different ideas. So the last one, please everybody read.
Two people cannot be in love with they are not together.
What are your opinion about this one? Is it a fact or a bluff?
Bluff, ma'am.
Exactly. Two people cannot be in love when they're not together. It is a bluff. Okay. So, based on the activity that we had, do you have any ideas on what we are going to tackle this afternoon?
Again,
Anyone?
Ma'am, again?
Based on the activity that we had, katong gikan ganina nga fact or bluff, na ba may idea sa unsa ang ato ang i-tackle this afternoon?
Yes, ma'am. About,
Okay.
karon na
Asa siya?
about bias. Fact and
About?
bluff.
Okay, so At the end of the lesson, you should be able to define validity and evidence, identify the evidences from a factual, literary, persuasive, and discussion text, and lastly, judge the validity of the evidence that we are going to present. So, I have here video about 30 people defining love. So, you have to watch and listen carefully ha. Kaya na mga follow-up questions unya. Pwede po nga take note mo.
Love is seeing somebody else for who they are and accepting them and choosing them. Define love? Like what? Define love. Like
Love is something crazy, very terrible, and very amazing at the same time. I think it's a person, but it's something beautiful, and I think everyone should have love in their life. I don't know, but they can do crazy things as well. So I don't know. I don't really have much experience in love yet, but probably 16.
no idea. You really go see a whole play. It's all about love. Too comprehensive and too complicated to even try.
Something that makes you extremely happy in who you are.
Love is something that makes you sleep at night. Makes you sleep happy at night. That's pretty much love.
Okay, so laba may nasabtan sa video. Okay lang, ma'am. Okay, di ba? Ang video is all about definitions of love. Di ba? As what you have heard sa video, nagingon sila og lahi-lahi nga ilang definitions of love. Some says love, they can't define love. Ang uban po nag-ingon nga love do not have boundaries. Diba? Love God. Okay, so, based sa video, you have to make a web graphic organizer to list ideas and facts about the definition of love using a one whole sheet of paper. So below is the format of the web organizer. You can pass this after the discussion. So I will also give you the link for you to further understand the video. Understood? Yes, ma'am. Okay, very good. Okay, so for you, which of the 30 definitions of love is convincing? Unsa ang pinaka paminaw ninyo right definition about sa love ng ilahang giingon? Or sa inyong kuan, unsa ang love para sa inyo?
Ay na lang kay sabi ko na
Love can make you happy.
Sada na.
Okay, so based sa video nga inyong natanaw, which of the 30 definitions of love is convincing, or which one of the definition do you agree the most? Anyone from the class? Okay, yes.
Love can make you happy.
Yes, love can make you happy. Any
answer? Napabay mo answer dira or mo share sa ilahang knowledge. Our topic for today is judging the validity of the evidence listened to. So, naba mo'y idea about ani or any words nga ma-relate ninyo ani nga topic or ideas? Okay. So, validity, can you read the definition? Everybody?
The quality of being factual sound, the state of being legality of officially binding or acceptable.
Okay, thank you. Very good. According to Oxford Language Dictionary, they define validity as the quality of being factually sound or the state of being legally or officially binding or acceptable. To judge the validity of the evidence listened to, you need to employ various skills and understanding of the text. So these are the values, prior knowledge, and the experience. This can help you arrive with a correct judgment. So, ang values, ang imong prior knowledge, ug ang imong experience, it will be a it will serve as your are valid. So, in some cases, you will be forced to make decisions or make a stand about an issue. Diba, for example, sa politics, during elections, Lene Robredo and Bongbong Marcos na mga issues, and you have to make choices if asa nga side ang valid or mas valid sa inyo. You have to make a stand about an issue or to judge the validity of the evidence you heard from an issue, right? Yes, so listening is probably the most important skill you should possess in order to gather information to be an effective individual. So, para effective ka nga listener, you must concentrate on hearing and understanding the message. 'Di ba? And then remembering the message. So these are the process of listening if you can remember your lessons during your, I think, grade 9. So in the process of validation, we may encounter this type of text. This one. Are you familiar with this text? Factual text and literary text. Na-encounter ba ni ninyo sa inyong kuan?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, na-encounter ni ninyo, no? So, first, we have to distinguish between the factual text and the literary text. So, can you read the first definition, factual text?
Important structure, question, and persuade the reader of listener giving facts or information.
Okay. So, factual text are designed to inform or instruct the reader or listener by giving facts or information. And then, literary texts are pieces of writing that tell a story or entertain. They engage the reader, listener to respond emotionally by using creative language to paint pictures through words. Kaning literary text is very familiar na sa atua, di ba? Na kinsay makahatag ani og example sa literary text since namoy nahinumduman sa inyong lesson sa English. Diba dagan kitog mga literary text, mga stories or novels. Unsa inyong pinaka favorite nga na encounter if you have?
Ako nga, ma'am.
Ha? Okay, so we also have here persuasive and discussion text. So please refer to the presentation. Ga-appear ba sa inyo ang persuasive text o discussion text? Okay, so persuasive text offers the opportunity to convince the reader or the listener to adopt a particular viewpoint or to believe in what the writer is telling. Wherein discussion text, it serves as an argumentative text, or the content presents an issue surrounding a particular topic, usually one that is debatable and open to argument. So kani nga mga types of text is gaka-encounter nato ni siya during the English subject. If you are familiar with this one, if na tackle na ni sa inyo ang kani nga mga text, it's very important since ga-focus mo sa writing. So, okay, so to know if the information presented by the writer is valid or not, you need to extract the supporting pros and opposing cons of opinions about the issue. Okay, in validating, you have to ask yourself, is the evidence valid or not? If the certain ideas or the actions are valid. Okay, so to further discuss the evidence part, Teacher Jaya will take the floor. Jaya?
Yes, ate, ako na.
Ikaw na.
So, hi class, good afternoon. Nagkilan ba ko ninyo? Okay. So, before we proceed to our next topic, may I request
To prove the truth of the matter.
Okay, thank you so much. So, testimonial evidence is a statement made under oath of what it is said in court by competent witness. So, an example would be is a witness pointing to someone in the court. So, next is we have statistical evidence. evidence. So may I request Ms. Angela to read the definition?
The result of research observed that can never be proven because of a probability or likelihood which is from random sampling.
So statistical evidence is a study findings and conclusions that possess validity and reliability to help one to arrive at conclusions regarding a subject. So in short class, it provides statistics or information that serves as the basis for a conclusions. So next we have anecdotal evidence. So it is a collected in a casual or informal manner and relying heavily or entirely on personal testimony. So, anecdotal evidence class is a type of evidence that relies on personal observation to answer a question or draw a conclusion. So this type of evidence can be in the form of a shared experience or a narrative that makes a point but not supported by data. So example for this are when a neighbor's experience with their doctor or their review for a school. So this type of evidence is on how to tell people